Good afternoon. Today we're building Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix. SKU or serial number 40496, ages 10 and up. And this set is from the LEGO Harry Potter set series, and it's also a LEGO Brickheads set. I'm quite excited about this set for two reasons. First, this is my second ever LEGO Brickheads set. I really like brickheads due to them being compact, unique, sort of funny, and a relatively easy and quick to do build. My first ever brickheads build was Tom and Jerry from a couple of episodes ago. Make sure you check out that episode as well. And I'm also excited, and that's number two, because this is, of course, a Harry Potter set, a Wizarding World set, and I really like the Harry Potter saga series, books, and movies. So, with that, first things first, as usual, let's take a quick look at the box. So, on the front of the box, you have the Lego and the Brickheads logo, as well as the figures of Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix displayed. Now I just love the diversity of the brickheads. Voldemort being, completely white-headed, pale-headed, pale-skinned, and his robe or his outfit also perfectly represents the Slytherin colors, so white and emerald green, I believe. And then you have the sort of cute Nagini. He wasn't as friendly in episode 7, or book 7 rather, when he was attacking Harry. And you have Bellatrix here with the humongous hair. And I just love the structure and the setup of the hair. You can already see that it consists of mainly these 2x2 round plates with the cross-shaped holes therein, but you just look at it and you already know what the bricks, the plates represent. And all of them have these interestingly starry eyes. So that's the front. And all of the characters, so these are not brick counts, but rather the identification number of the characters from the set. Interesting. Look, on the side you have the characters from the movie. Here you have Voldemort, Bellatrix, and Nagini as displayed in the movies. And on the back we have, from a different angle, the characters once again. Voldemort's holding a wand in his hand. And as you can see, all three brickheads have a setup, a structure upon which they sit slash lay slash chill, and they can be removed if needed. And here on this side, it's quite a basic side if you ask me. You have the set name in several languages. And maybe let's just look at this side too. It's been a while since we've done like an actual box tour, complete box tour from the outside. But on this side, you have the SKU / serial number, you have the Warner Brothers logo and the Wizarding World logo. And we also have some compliance / safety / regulatory information, as well as the SKU number and barcode thereon. So with that, brickheads, Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix going in. Love it. Already excited about this set. And we have some adhesive tape protecting the opening of the box. Let's try to gently remove that. See what we have inside. So it's not a push tab this time around. Most often we have push tabs protecting the sets and the openings thereof. But this box features a simple yet practical adhesive tape opening. see if I manage to, right there. Okay. Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix. And as usual, just gonna give you guys a quick look into the contents of the pack, of the box. You can see already that this time around we have plastic packs. LEGO tends to alternate between paper packs and plastic packs. They have a very nice initiative in which they're trying to shift all of their packaging material to paper instead of plastic. Most of the sets that I've come across so far have indeed featured paper packs instead of plastic packs, but today we have some plastic in there. I'm just gonna lay out the contents of the pack for you guys to see. Something else in there. One more. Box emptiness confirmed. And with that, let's see what we have. So there we have pack number 3. We also have pack number 1. I'm gonna keep this. There you have pack number 2. And pack number 3 once again. So this is going to be, oh, I get it now. 1 pack for each character. So pack number 1 is for Voldemort. Pack number 2 is for Nagini, a relatively smaller pack. Like you've seen on the boxes outside, it's a smaller character, smaller brickhead. And then pack number 3 is for the massive Bellatrix. And look at mini pack number 3 consists of only her hair build, which is amazing. So with that, let's see what we have. And indeed, there is a separate building guide / instruction manual / booklet for each character therein. We're going to go one by one, of course. We're going to start with Lord Voldemort. Just going to lay out things for optimal viewability for you all. And unfortunately, the booklets are a bit worn, regardless of it being a completely new, unopened pack. Let's see what we can do there to... I'm just gonna open up the pack first, lay out the bricks. Pack emptiness confirmed. As usual, we have a smaller pack within pack number 1. I'm gonna open up that one as well, containing the smaller bricks therein. And let's just lay out the bricks again for easier access for me and for optimal viewability for you all. And we have some nice colors therein. And that emerald green is gorgeous. We have some blacks in there, some whites in there, some grays in there. We have 2 unique colors in bricks. This nice red and pink color 2x2 bricks, one of them square, one of them rounded off. Those add some spice to our build, of course, which is going to be super nice. So with that, Lord Voldemort, let's start step 1. And sorry, I just want to put something here to keep it in place, but I'm not sure if it's going to improve or worsen the viewing experience. Maybe these cards. Does that help? Hopefully. Okay. Step number 1, 2x4 gorgeous green plate, and on top a 1x2 plate of the same color. Next up we have, yeah, this is not going to be practical at all. we're just gonna go with it and see. Or is it? Let's try it like this. Okay. Just checking if you guys can see. You should be able to see. Like so. Yep. We're gonna add the twin of the 2x4 plate. I just love this green color. It's so deep and complete. We're also gonna add underneath a 1x4 plate of the same color, like so. Next up we have, for step 4, we're going to start with a 2x2 brick right there. We're going to add, right next to it, this 1x2 beige brick with the vertical studs attached. For step 5, we're going to add 4 bricks in total. 2 1x2 bricks, one to the right and one to the left, as well as 2 2x1 vertical bricks. Same gorgeous green color. Nice. We're also going to add on top 2 1x2 plates of the same color. And that is 2. Perfect. And for step 7, oh, there comes the red. There comes the color, namely this 2x2 round brick, gorgeously red. Next we're going to have a sub-build, starting with the same 2x4 plate. Atop of which we're going to add a 1x4 plate of the same emerald green color. Let's see if we're able to, right there, locate it. Perfect. We're also going to add a 1x4 brick of the same color. And on top, a 1x2 plate, emerald green as well. We're gonna hug those around, cover that up with this 1x4 telephone shaped brick. Look. Perfect, snug fit, like so. And we're going to join those two structures together. Oops, I almost missed these 2 mini triangular bricks. Let's add those as well. One to the left, and then one to the right. We're going to add those to the OG structure. Push that in. Perfect. We're going to rotate around our structure and add to the back end this 1x4. Sorry, I just need to check. Interesting. There is, and displays it. Did I mess something up? No. Look, here's the structure, and I'm supposed to put this brick right there, but there is no studs for it to be attached to. That might come in the next step. Indeed. Yep. Yep, sorry. Yep. It just kind of left us hanging. But now we know that, look, So right now it's not fixed at all in its position. But we're just going to add the fixing brick atop. 2x2, sorry, green brick. And on its two sides we're going to add two 1x1 bricks. Once again, a gorgeous green color. We keep on hugging around the core of our structure with two of these 2x2 vertical bricks with the vertical studs thereon, as well as two 1x2 bricks. Sorry, one more 1x2 brick to the middle. Gorgeous late green. And it's different that this time around, and I think it's the first time I've ever seen such a set, you don't have a progress bar at the bottom. Usually you have a progress bar with the character walking through it as you progress through the set, or a progress dot that dots you through the process. This time around, it's completely blank. For step 12, we continue layering our build. We're going to add two of these 2x1 vertical bricks, emerald green, and also this unique brick, this 2.5x2 vertical brick with the printed on collar area, which is going to be the front of the torso of Lord Voldemort, I believe. We keep on layering our build in step 13. We're going to start with a 2x2 white plate. On the two sides, we're going to add two 1x2 gorgeous green plates. And to the back, we're going to add a 2x4 emerald green plate as well. Perfect. And we'll keep increasing the height of our build in step 14. Look, 6 of these 2x2 vertical bricks with the vertical studs attached, light gray color. So that is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next up, we have a mini sub-build highlighted with the white rectangular area. We're going to stack atop of each other 2 of these green 2x2 bricks, as well as this round 2x2 gray plate with the cross-shaped hole therein. And there you have the gorgeous pink, the unexpected gorgeous pink in Voldemort's body. Let's see what it's going to be, or it might be hidden in plain sight. And look, there you have the perfectly fit hole for that mini sub build. Let's add it in there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Step 16. Oh, we keep on layering and increasing our build by adding 6 more of these gray bricks. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and finally number 6. Perfect. We're also going to add to the front 2 of these 1x4 tiles. Tiles as in no studs attached atop, completely smooth upper surface area. Like so. And it's time to build the face. But first, let me just sip a quick sip of lemon water. Refreshing. Let's start building the face. 4x4 white plate. 2x4 white tile. 1x4 white tile. And then 1x4 plate with the 2 studs and the nose cutout. It's not a physical cutout, it's just a painting thereon. And it's time to apply the starry eyes, which gives Lord Voldemort some character and some emotion, possibly. That is, if he's able to have emotions outside of anger and hate. Like so. We're going to apply the face to the torso. Push that in. Perfect. We keep on layering the head by adding this 4x4 plate, white in color. And we're also going to add the arm attachment. We're going to place next to each other 2 of these 1x2 plates. We're going to join them with this white 1x2 plate with the hook attachment thereon. And we're going to cover those up with this rounded off 2x2 plate. Like so. Attach that to the side. Perfect placement and fit. Push that in. For step 21, we're going to continue layering the head, the left side of the head. 2x4 white plate. 2x2 white plate. 1x2. Sorry, these were tiles, not plates. And there you can see the difference between tiles and plates. Both of them are flat. Tiles have a completely smooth upper surface area, no studs attached, and plates have the studs thereon. Finally, a 1x2 white tile. Like so. We're going to add to that tile the ears, this mini white triangle. Perfect. Next we're going to build the other side of the head. We're going to start with this 4x4 plate. Add atop 2 2x4 tiles. And then complete things. Oh no, sorry, this is the back of the head. Push that in fully. We're going to build the right arm next to 1x2 plates. A white 1x2 plate with the hook attachment thereon, and then a rounded off 2x2 plate on top. Let's attach it to the right side of the torso. Push that in. Perfect. For step 25, we're going to build the right side of the head. And it's going to be symmetrical to the left side. 2x4 tile. 1x2 plate. 1x2 tile. And 2x2 plate. Reads like a poem, doesn't it? Add the mini triangle for the ear. Perfect. And finally, let's build the stand. And stands for these mini, so not minifigures, but rather brickheads, are quite standard, I believe, because if you look at Jerry right there, it has the same stand, the same base that Voldemort is going to have. So that's quite nice. It's a nice recurring theme. 2x4 tile atop, 1x4 tile atop, 1x4 plate with 50% of the studs attached atop. And it's time to attach Lord Voldemort to the stand. Push that in. Nice. And add the wand to his hand. We have an extra wand, as you can see. Let's just put it in his hand. Nice. And there you have it. Lord Voldemort himself, ready to fight. And of course, to end some lives. Okay. As usual, we have some extra bits and pieces of the smaller bricks therein. We're going to put those back in the box. And with that, booklet number 1 and the Voldemort brickhead complete. I'm just going to sip a couple of sips of lemon water. Let's continue with pack number 2, Nagini. I'm going to put aside Lord Voldemort for a couple of minutes. Nagini, SKU number 144. Just confirming whether you guys can see. Actually, let's be practical here and use Lord Voldemort as the holding structure. Maybe like this. Yeah, that works. Okay. Pack number 2, Nagini, going in. Pack emptiness confirmed. And look, those colors just pop. You've got the recurring emerald green, the gorgeous green color that was present in Voldemort's outfit as well. You have this unique, I call it bluish, greenish, slightly grayish tint. I need to look up the name of this color, but it's a very unique one. We've got some blacks, some grays, some pinks, and some reds in there as well. So with that, let's jump right into it. We're going to call this off green. And it's a diamond 2. It's an off green color. We're going to place atop this 2x2 brick. We already have the first mini sub build. Green washing machine. Washing machine as in a 1x1 brick with a vertical stud that kind of resembles the front loading hole of a washing machine. We're going to attach to that this emerald green 1x1 plate, and also this mini green triangle, like so. We're going to add those to the base of our build, like so. Next up we have the twin of the diamond-shaped brick, same color, that goes on top like so. We're going to add atop this unique mini sub-build, 1x2 with the cross-shaped hole, and then the rounded off 2x2 plate with the snake skin pattern thereon. And it's a perfect fit too. Look. Sorry, I mixed up. The orientation is supposed to be like this, rather. That goes. Now it's a perfect fit. Push that in. We're going to flip around our structure and underneath add this rounded off 2x2 plate. Just confirming the orientation. Perfect fit once again. Nice. For step 7, we have a mini sub-build. We're going to join next to each other 2 of these 2x2 vertical black bricks with the vertical studs, and join them with this 2x2 off green plate. We're going to attach that to the bottom of our build. I'm just confirming the orientation, like so. For step 8, we're going to start a separate mini sub-build. 1x2 plate, 1x1 brick with the cross-shaped hole, 1x1 plate, gorgeous green, pink 1x1 plate atop, one more 1x1 green plate atop, and blanket those with this 1x2 plate with the off green color. We're also going to join a 2x3 gorgeous green plate with this 1x3 plate with 2 studs atop, stacked with 2 1x2 plates with the same off-green color. And finally, let's add the eyes, the starry eyes, left and right. Nagini's feeling emotional as well. And to the middle, this emerald green mini triangle, like so. And it's time to join the 2 structures together. Just checking the orientation. Should be correct. Push that in. we're gonna come back to the original structure. Oops, sorry, not yet. We're gonna expand this build with 2 of these. A vertical. Just checking the orientation once again. A vertical 2x2 black bricks. And cover them up with a 2x3 emerald green plate. For step 15, we're going to add to the left side of the head 2 1x1 tiles in gorgeous green color, as well as a 1x3 tile underneath. We're going to slightly rotate our build. We're going to add to the top a gorgeous green 1x3 tile, as well as a 1x3 off green plate, like so. We're going to layer that with a 1x3 tile with the same off green color. Next up we have, I'm just gonna put in a central position the booklet. That should be better. Apologies. We're gonna add to the left of the head, once again, 2 1x1 tiles. Underneath, a 1x3 tile as well, with the off green color. We're going to put inside this cross-shaped hole, this cross-shaped red rod. Push that in. And it's time for the fun part. We're going to join the torso with the head. Push that in. Nice. Look how cute though. Next we're going to build the body, or the leg part, I believe. We're going to start with a 1x4 plate, off green. 1x1 plate, gorgeous green. 2x2 plate, off green. 1x2 plate, off green. 1x3 plate, off green. For step 5, we have this unique brick, this rounded off 1x1 with the 1x1 attachment. Perfect fit. To the other side, we're going to add this rounded off slipper, I tend to call them. Oops, but first, a 1x1 gorgeous green plate. Atop we add the rounded off 1x2, and right next to it, the 1x1 tile, like so. We're also going to add this rounded off 1x1 brick with the attachment piece, once again. We're going to cover things up with this rounded off 1x2. And we're going to add that to the right side of Nagini's torso. Perfect fit right there, look. Nice. And that's actually the body, the encircled body upon which he's sitting / chilling. Next up, we're going to build the other side of the same part of the body. I'm just going to sip a quick sip of lemon water first. 2x2 plate of green, 1x1 plate, emerald green, 1x4 plate of green, 1x3 plate of green, 1x2 plate rounded off, joined by 1x1 plate, emerald green. Put that on top, and then we have this bigger rounded off structure as well of green. For step 5, we're going to add a 1x2 plate of green, and then the rounded off 1x1 with the 1x1 plate attachment, as well as the rounded off 1x2 plate atop. We come back to the body of Nagini. We're going to attach that to the left side of the torso. Push that in. Perfect. For step 23, we're going to add to the back this 1x4 plate. We're also going to add 2 of these mini sub-builds. We have to build this 2 times as displayed. 1x2 off green plate, and then the rounded off 1x2 plates 2 times. That is 1 out of 2. And once again, 1x2 plate, rounded off 1x2 plate, and both go on the back of the snake. That's 1, and that is 2. Perfect. And finally, let's build the base as usual. It's slightly different than the previous one, but the outcome, brick-wise, the outcome is very similar. 6x6 plate, 2x4 tile, 1x2 tile, black 2 times, and in between, 2x2 plate with 2 out of the 4 studs attached. And finally, let's put Nagini onto his rightful place. Push that in. Perfect. And with that, pack number 2, booklet number 2, done. As usual, we have some extra bits and pieces, bricks and pieces. I'm going to put those back in the box. I'm just curious if I've potentially left out anything, but I shouldn't have. No, we're looking good, because we have a bit more bricks than in the previous build that had a higher brick count. Pack number 3, Bellatrix Lestrange. Wow. I'm wondering if we should do that in a separate video, but no, let's do it. Let's make this one longer episode, because I believe the average running time on this channel is around an hour. We're at around 44 minutes. And Bellatrix is going to take like 30 plus minutes more, but we like to take our sweet time here. No edits, no jump cuts, no rush. So, Bellatrix Lestrange, SKU number 145, going in. I'm just gonna put these on the left. Hopefully they don't destroy the viewing experience. I'm gonna sip some lemon water. And pack number 3, Going in. Pack emptiness confirmed. As usual, we have a smaller pack, a mini sub-pack number 3 with the smaller bricks therein going in. Pack emptiness confirmed. I'm just gonna spread out the bricks for optimal viewability for you guys. And let's see what we have. We've got some chocolatey browns, some darker browns, some blacks, some grays, some whites, some pinks, some reds, some greens, some beiges. Let's jump right into it. We start with the unique 4x4 plate with the 2x2 plate cutout at the center. Atop we're going to add two 2x4 black bricks, twins, next to each other. And we start layering our build by adding 2 of these 1x3 plates, black in color, and between 2 1x1 plates, black color as well. Nice. For step 4, we keep on layering our build. We're going to add to the back of our build a 1x4 brick and its cousin, a 1x4 brick with the vertical studs on the side. To the middle of the sides, we're going to add 2 vertical light gray 2x2 bricks. And for step 6, we have the first mini sub build of Bellatrix Lestrange. We're going to start with a 1x4 brick with nice short paint on. To the middle, we're going to add 2 black 1x1 plates, twins, right next to each other. Atop, 2 mini black triangles. Let's see if we're able to locate those. They might be hiding underneath another brick. Let's see. It's not there. Nope. Interesting. Is it underneath the booklet? Nope. We're looking for 2 of these. The mini black triangles. And this does happen sometime when there are relatively more bricks on the table, and we can directly actually, oh, it could be, yeah, right there. We're gonna open this up as well because there were 3 pack number 3s. I can already see it in this pack. So this is gonna look, and that's the bricks for the hair. Medium pack number 3, open, and emptiness confirmed thereof. And right there you have it. The mini black triangles. So that's 1. And that is 2. Perfect. To the 2 ends, we're going to add 2 black 1x1 bricks. One to the left and one to the right. We're going to add that mini sub-build right there. Push that in. Perfect. Sorry. We keep on layering the build by adding 2 1x3 plates, black in color. Oops. Doesn't look right. Let me check the orientation. Yep, I missed a brick. Sorry. I'm gonna remove these. And that's, let me check, that's correct. Interesting. Yep. I have to go back a couple of steps. I misaligned. Misaligned right there, I believe. So this goes there. And that goes to the back. Yep. In between you have the gray ones, the vertical ones. Yep, now it makes sense. Now we add the 1x3 black plates. Let's see if we can find the other one too. Yep. Oops. And now it's even completely. That looks much better. Next up we have a mini sub-build. Starting with this. 2 of these 2x2 circular bricks with the cross-shaped hole therein. Refreshing too in color. Also refreshing is this gorgeously green 1x2 brick. We're gonna add this beige 1x2 brick with the cross-shaped cutout too. We're gonna pierce through those with this red cross-shaped mini rod. Push that in. We're gonna add that mini build to this hole that it's gonna perfectly fit. Nice. Like so. Next up we have a mini sub-build once again. Starting with the 1x2 beige brick with the cross-shaped cutout, cross-shaped hole therein. Add to that, we're gonna 2 of these mini beige triangles. We're gonna add that structure and look, it's gonna be a perfect fit right there. Push that in. Nice. Love it. For step 10, we keep on increasing the height of our build. We're going to start with this refreshingly green 1x2 brick. Add in front this 1x1 brick with the decorative ornament attachment 2 times actually. That is 2. We're going to cover those up with a 2x2 black plate. Like so. We're going to hug around our structure by adding 6 of these, 5 of these, sorry, 2x2 light gray vertical bricks with the vertical studs thereon. That's 4, and that is 5. We're also going to add this mini sub-built structure, 2x2, dark brown, round plate. At the top, the gorgeous 2x2 pink brick. We're going to add those to the top of our build. Push that in. We keep on increasing and hugging around our build by adding 6 of these. A vertical 2x2 light gray bricks with the vertical studs attached. Number 6. Perfect. We keep on layering our build. We're going to add 4 of these mini chocolatey brown staircases because they kind of do resemble a staircase, so that's how I tend to call them. That's 1. We're going to have quadruplets here. 4 identical bricks. That's 2. That is 3. And finally, mini brown staircase number 4. Perfect. In between those, we're going to add, so set aside Nagini, 2 of these unique brownish tinted 2x2 plates, like so. We're going to flip our structure upside down and we're going to add 2 dark brown 1x2 plates, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. And after flipping back our structure, we're going to add, just checking the orientation, we're going to add to this side a 2x2 plate atop, and underneath a 3x3 beige plate, like so. To their left, we're going to add this 2x6 dark chocolatey brown plate as well. And to the right, a 2x2 circular brick plate, with the cross-shaped hole therein. And you can also already see that we have a lot of these plates. 2x2 dark chocolatey brown with the cross-shaped cutout. For step 20, we're going to add first 2 of these 1x1 brownish tinted plates. In between we place a 1x2 beige colored tile, and underneath its bigger sibling, a 1x4 beige colored tile. We're also going to add a 2x3 tile, same beige color, and a 1x2 plate, beige color as well. And you can already see the face forming. And it's so interesting, and it's always such a nice revelation when you've been building towards something that you weren't aware of, but it's starting to take shape, to form shape, and suddenly you realize, that's it. That's the orientation. That is the body part. And now we can see this is Bellatrix Lestrange's face and his hair or fringe potentially thereon. Let's go. Next, we're going to add some personality, some character to Bellatrix. We're going to add the recurring starry eyes, of course, like so. And we'll continue layering the build. 2x4 dark brown plate, 1x2 dark brown plate, 1x1 dot dark brown. We're going to add that mini sub-build to the top of Bellatrix's head, like so. Next up we add a 1x4 dark brown plate. At the top, a 2x4 dark brown plate as well. Push that in. For step 26, we're going to add 2 1x2 plates of the same dark chocolatey brown color, as well as this rounded off trapezoid shaped brick. We keep on layering our build. We're going to start with this 1x4 black brick with the vertical studs attached. We're also going to add a 1x2 plate of the dark brown shade, and next to that a 2x2 circular plate with the cross-shaped hole. At the top, a 1x1 dark brown dot. Perfect. We keep expanding Bellatrix's hair. First we're going to add this 1x2 plate, dark brown, and then 2 2x2 plates, circular, with the cross-shaped hole. Next up we have one more 1x2 plate, dark brown, 2x2 circle, dark brown, and then dark brown dot as well. Perfect. For step 30, we add one more 2x2 circular brick to the top left, and then to the front we add one more 2x2 dark brown plate, and to its right this uniquely brownish and greenish tinted diamond shaped plate, like so. For step 32, we add, perpendicular to each other, 2 1x2 tiles of the same dark brown, chocolatey dark brown color. Then we have one more 2x2 circle, dark brown. Then underneath, we start building the hair as well. We're going to start with this dot and this 2x2 plate. We're going to attach those. Just checking the orientation. Right there. Or is it one stud left? Nope. Like so. We're going to add another 2x2 circle to the left center, and then another 2x2 circle right there. Just checking if those should. No, that looks correct. It's kind of hard to differentiate where exactly the 2x2s are being placed to. But hopefully, we're not making a mistake, a big mistake. Next up, we have once again a dot joined by a 2x2 circle. We're going to place that right there. And underneath as well, we're going to add one more 2x2 circle, like so. Next up, we have 3 more 2x2 dark brown, chocolatey dark brown circles. That's one. I'm just checking the orientation, trying to make sure it's correct. That is 2, and then we have number 3. Perfect. We're going to add one more dot next to the eye. Right there. Perfect. And one more 2x2 circle. Right there. For step 40, we're going to add 2 of these opposing pieces. 2 of these rounded off trapezoids next to each other. Just confirming the orientation. One pointing atop, one pointing downwards, like so. We're also going to create the left hand of Bellatrix, starting with this 2x2 black plate, adding this 1x2 beige plate with the hook attachment, and then the black grill plate, like so. We're going to join that to the left side of her torso, push that in. For step 42, we keep on layering Bellatrix's side. First, we're going to add, I'm just checking the positioning, a 1x4 dark chocolatey brown plate, then its smaller sibling, a 1x2, same color, then a 1x1 tile, beige color, like so. I'm just going to sip a quick sip of lemon water. Let's just rearrange the bricks just a bit for optimal viewability for you guys. Recenter the booklet / instruction manual. We're going to start this mini sub build with this 2x4 dark brown plate. Add on top this 2x2 light brownish, greenish unique tinted plate. We're going to add just checking the orientation. We're going to add to the left first the 2x2 circle, and then the dot right next to it, like so. And also a dot underneath the circle, right there. We're also going to add one more 2x2 dark brown circle, and it's subbuilt within subbuild time, highlighted by the white rectangular area. We're going to start with this uniquely tinted diamond-shaped plate. Add a 1x2 dark brown plate. One more perpendicular underneath. Then a 1x1 black plate. And we're going to cover those with this 1x2 dark brown plate. And finally, we're going to place a rounded off 1x2 brick of the same unique brown tint. We're going to join the two mini subbuilds together. Just checking the orientation. Look, like so. Let's see if that's correct. Okay. Let's see if that fits. It might be that this is one away. Yep. Now it's better. Okay. Perfect. For step 47, we're going to add one of these rounded off trapezoid shaped bricks right there. We're going to slightly rotate our structure. We're going to add this beige mini 1x2 triangle, as well as one more of these rounded off 1x2 trapezoid shaped bricks. To the end, we're also going to add this dark brown dot atop of this 1x2 dark brown plate, and join those with the OG build. Perfect. Let's add that. Look, it's going to be a perfect fit right there on the light gray parts. Nice. Push that in. Oops. Perfect. And the hair keeps expanding and expanding. And it's not over yet. Step 51. We're going to add more hair, of course. 2x2 dark brown circle. 1x2 dark brown plate. 1x2 rounded off trapezoid shaped brick. And then the dark brown dot as well. Perfect. We're going to add that mini sub-build to the left of Bellatrix's head. Like so. Nice. We start filling up the space, but as you can see, a lot remains on these two sides. We're also going to add a 2x2 circle to the left, right there. Perfect. For step 53, I'm just going to sip a quick sip of lemon water first. We're going to create the right arm 2x2 black plate is going to be the base. 1x2 beige plate with the hook on top. And the black 1x2 grill plate on top as well. Right there. We're going to add that to the right side of Bellatrix's body, pointing down. Perfect. We're also going to add some further detail. 1x2 plate, dark brown dot that goes above the right hand, as well as this 1x1. Oh, sorry, one down, like so. 1x1 tile, beige color, like so. And it's time for the next mini hair sub-build, I believe. We're going to start with a 2x6 dark brown plate, 2x2 dark brown circle, 2x4 dark brown plate, oops, sorry. Underneath, another 2x4 dark brown plate, the twin perpendicular. To the left we add the recurring rounded off 1x2 trapezoid shape, as well as the also recurring 1x2 plate dark brown. And it's sub-build within sub-build time. We're going to join two of these 2x2 dark brown circles together. And we're going to add those to the edge of the sub-build, like so. And we keep on layering our build and our circles. We're going to add two more dark brown circles with the cross-shaped hole on top. We're also going to add this mini beige triangle, as well as this dark brown dot and the 1x2 plate. Perfect. Next up we have two dots almost next to each other, dark brown in color, of course, a 1x4 dark brown plate. We start creating the next layer of the hair by adding three 2x2 circles of the same dark brown color, like so. We're going to add that structure to the left of Bellatrix's head. Let's see if it fits. And indeed, look, push that in. Perfect fit. Once again, love it. Love the texture and the dimension of that hair. Wow. I've got to be honest with you, I really needed to pay close attention at some points because I was kind of getting confused and mixed up, you know, within those very similar bricks and placements. But wow, it started to take shape, and is it gorgeous? We're going to add this tiny detail, this rounded off trapezoid brick. I'm just checking the orientation. Right there. We're also going to add two more dark brown dots to the back of Bellatrix. One to the right, one to the left, and a 2x2 circle to the middle. It's time to build the back of the hair, I believe. We're going to start with a 2x4 dark brown plate. At the top, two 2x2 dark brown circles. Then two additional ones to the other side. Gorgeous. For step 4, we're going to add two more to the middle on the top. Then to the right side, we're going to add another 2x6 plate, joined by I'm just checking if it goes underneath or above. It might go underneath, yep. It's kind of hard to be able to differentiate between the layers, if you ask me. So we're gonna add, yep, two more circles right there. And then two more circles atop. I'm kind of sorry I didn't count the number of circles because this is the highest individual count of the same identical brick in a certain set that I think I've ever seen. It must be close to 50 of these gorgeous 2x2 dark chocolatey brown bricks with the cross-shaped cutout, the cross-shaped hole therein. And we're going to add underneath, I believe, two more. Yep, that is one, and that is two. Next up we have 1x2 plate plus a 2x2 circle. That goes right there. We're gonna close things off with two of these 1x2 rounded off trapezoid shaped bricks. Actually 4, 2 on both sides. That's 3. And that is 4. And we're gonna add two more. Look. Amazing. 2x2 dark chocolatey brown plates with the cross-shaped hole therein. And it's time to complete the hair. And look, once again, it's a perfect fit. Push that in. Wow. Gorgeous. For step 59, let's add the wand to Bellatrix's hand, left hand to be specific, with a hopefully satisfying click. Nice. And finally, it's time to build the base upon which the throne upon which Bellatrix is gonna sit slash stand slash chill. 6x6 black plate, 2x4 black tile, 1x4 black tile, 1x4 black plate with two studs atop, and finally, let's add Bellatrix to her rightful place, like so. Look at that. Wow. Booklet number 3 done. As usual, we have some extra bits and pieces. We're going to put those back in the box, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough slash review of the set. Wow. I'm just going to sip a quick sip of lemon water. Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix Lestrange. LEGO Harry Potter series brickheads. SKU number 40496. Look at that though. Wow. And I just love the ratios. I just love that Bellatrix with her hair is humongous compared to Nagini and Voldemort as well. If Bellatrix were to be 100% size wise, then Voldemort is roughly 75% or 80%, and Nagini is a rough 60%. Gorgeous. Wow. To be honest, again, I was so deep into the Bellatrix hair build and trying to concentrate. I hope I wasn't too tired voiced or distracted, but it completely took me away. I was trying so hard to pay attention and to make sure that everything goes into the right place. Wow. Look at those. So Voldemort features a nice white pale face and head and the nice emerald green Slytherin looking robe and the wand in his right hand. Nagini has a mixture of greens, the emerald green from Slytherin and Voldemort's robe, as well as this lighter green, this off green too, on his torso, and he's sitting on the encircled bodies of his underneath. And finally, wow, I mean, look at Bellatrix. Look at the hair, the texture, the density, the dimension, the complexity, the order, yet the chaos. Wow. I mean, and once again, these are my favorites. When you have some very basic bricks, but they layer atop of each other, they compose together such a unique outcome, such a unique build, set, brickhead, and minifigure. Look at that. I mean, Bellatrix was my favorite for sure. And even touching her hair with all of the studs pointing out, it's such a nice touch. It's such a nice texture with the dimensions and again the complexity. Wow, love it. And also, what a trio these are. You know, I know they're on the wrong side of history. They're the villains, but just looking at these cute minifigures that, well, that represent some not so cute people and animals is so interesting, and I just love brickheads. It was my second brickheads set ever, which is not a lot. I've got some more lined up, no worries, but simple yet fun to do, joyful, and the outcomes have so much personality and they're so unique that, wow, this was just a joy to build. I love Harry Potter, but regardless, this was super fun to do. Super fun to do. SKU number 40496, Harry Potter set series, Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix Lestrange. As usual, I'm rating this set on a scale of 10. And on a scale of 10, I'm rating the Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix Lestrange set a 9.7 out of 10. 9.7 out of 10. To me, it wasn't even that easy to do. Well, Voldemort and Nagini were fine, but Bellatrix was. I really did have to pay close attention in order to not mess it up. 9.7 out of 10. Amazing little set. This is going to be on the display for sure. 9.7. SKU number 40496. Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix Lestrange. 9.7. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I will catch you in the next video. And I wish you a very nice day. Goodbye.